As a cleric, would you like to soothe the hurts of the world and your party?
Find out if the Life Domain Cleric holds up in the D&D 2024 Player's Handbook. What's going on, YouTube? I'm the Mind Flayer Slayer.
And I'm Dr. DM, and today we are the Amen!
Amen!
And we're giving you our overview of the 2024 subclasses for Cleric, beginning with the Life Domain.
Yes, indeed.
All right, we're going to cover everything that's different, go through every single level from 3 all the way till its capstone, and stick to the end because we're going to give you our tier rating, so let's get started.
Level 3, Disciple of Life. Your healing spells are empowered by life itself. When you cast a spell with a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature, that creature regains additional hit points on the turn you cast the spell. The additional hit points are equal to 2 plus the spell slot's level.
I think this is a mainstay for the Life Domain. I think it was more or less in there before. Life Domain is all about getting those big heals off.
Huge
and
heals.
All the cures, including cure wounds and so forth, have been improved in 2024.
Love
so
it.
as in like their potency, number of dice have gone up, so this makes it even stronger. So if you want to be a healer, you couldn't do worse than Life Domain, even right at level 3.
100%.
Let's talk about the Life Domain spells.
Absolutely. Your connection to this divine domain ensures you always have certain spells available. Like all of the subclasses in the D&D 2024 Player's Handbook, this additional spell list is always available to you. You always know it for all classes, which I love. So at 3rd level, you get Aid, Bless, Cure Wounds, and Lesser Restoration. At 5th level, you have Mass Healing Word and Revivify. At 7th level, you have Aura of Life and Death Ward. And at 9th level, you have Greater Restoration and Mass Cure Wounds. This is your healing...
It's a healing kit.
Healing kit. It's perfect. This is a perfect expanded spell list.
Yeah, and what's really good about this, because it's so tailored and so focused,
Yeah.
which is good for a subclass to have that definition.
Yes.
That means that you are also now able to take other cleric spells
So
that you
much
like
versatility.
for damage, like Flame Strike or whatever it's going to be. So here, your bases are completely covered. You're never going to miss out on the
Not at
healing
all.
spells you need, and then you can kind of go in and mold the class to how you want it to be. So
I love
okay.
this expanded spell list.
And let's continue now to another level 3 ability for Cleric, which is Preserve Life. As part of casting a prepared abjuration spell from the Cleric spell list, you can expend and use Channel Divinity, so instead of turning undead or the equivalent, to create a spell slot for the use of this casting. You must expend a number of Channel Divinity uses equal to the spell's level. For example, you can expend 1 use of Channel Divinity to create a level 1 spell slot for a casting of Shield of Faith if you have that spell prepared. So you don't get too many Channel Divinities,
Yeah,
so you're
this
not
is
going to
true.
be casting super high level spells, but this is an okay backup. It's almost like
Yeah,
sorcery
it's
points, kind
another
of.
kit ability.
Yeah.
It just rounds you out, gives you more versatility, gives you more options. Not particularly powerful, but I think it's just a great mainstay.
Yeah, I think it's a decent backup for clerics.
Level 6, Blessed Healer. The healing spells you cast on others heal you as well. Love this. Immediately after you cast a spell with a spell slot that restores hit points to one creature other than you, you regain hit points equal to 2 plus the spell slot's level.
So you're doling out heals all over the place. So if you're healing somebody else, and those heals are already extra potent because you're level 3 ability, now you get some hit points back as well.
And I think this is great because a lot of times the cleric is so busy healing everybody else that they forget to heal themselves, and if the cleric goes down, you're totally dead.
Right.
So, I mean, this is fantastic.
Yeah, now the heal you get on yourself isn't very much. At 9th level, you'd get like 18, which isn't huge, but it's there.
Still,
it's
it could
extra.
still be enough to stop you from dying if you're like hanging on by a
interesting.
thread.
Yeah.
It's just like keeping you just enough alive. Like if
That's the
that's
point.
the point you are in the combat.
I see.
I mean, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, so in MMO terminology, all the health bars are low. You're kind of like raising them up from
Yeah,
green to red.
exactly.
Or red to green, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on now to level 17, which is Supreme Healing.
When you would normally roll 1 or more dice to restore hit points to a creature with a spell or channel divinity, don't roll those dice for the healing. Instead, use the highest number possible for each die. For example, instead of restoring 2d6 hit points, you would be restoring the full 12. So this is exactly the same to what we had in 2014. It's at the same level, no real big changes here.
It comes a little bit high. I think even in the original 2014, it comes a
agree.
little bit at level 17. This can be potent, as in you're casting a Cure Wounds mid-combat. You're really not doing much else, but you can make it max out to like 50, 60 point healing. So it could be similar to like casting like Heal, right?
Yeah.
The high level heal spell, which just auto gives you hit points. And it's pretty good. I say it's very focused, and if this is what you want to be doing, this is what you're going to be doing, and that's
Absolutely.
kind of it. So your roll every turn is going to be to heal or cure wounds. So it's great. The Cleric's kit is generally pretty good, especially as a spellcaster with Spirit Shroud and everything like that. So
100%.
this kind of just buffs you up if you want to be the healer. So let's give it our tier ranking. I think that if this is what you want to do, if you want to be the healer for your group, you can't go wrong being the Life Domain Cleric. In that case, you're not doing a ton of extra things, but you're doing it well. So in that case, I'd probably give it a solid B. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a solid B. The class for me, the Life Domain just feels, for people who want to play truly lawful good clerics, I think that there's not a whole lot of room to play a different alignment outside of that for Life Domain, if I'm being entirely honest. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. But I don't know, it's just, this class seems a little too one note for me.
Oh, interesting.
But, however, by having the expanded spell list be as robust as it is and specific as it is, you could really go different directions with the other spells that you choose. So maybe I'm wrong. I would really be interested to try this out at the table.
Cool. Have you played a Life Cleric before in 2014? Let us know what you think. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed being the healer, how potent do you think it really is? I think it's pretty strong if you're really going to focus on that. But again, then you're kind of pigeonholed into that role. So hopefully that's what you like. All right, this has been a review of Life Domain for Cleric, the first of 4. So get ready for more content coming up soon.
We are bringing you daily D&D 2024 Player's Handbook content from Monday through Saturday, and then our regular campaign is going to be on Sundays. We are in full cosplay, full green screen, the whole shebang.
We all wear cleric hats just like this.
You're darn right. And if you like what we're doing, please remember to
Divine, strike that like button.
and ring that notification bell, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And also, if you want some amazing math rocks, go to fanrolldice.com, type in code GG10 at checkout. You get 10% off your order of these incredible dice, and you're going to be giving a little bit back to the channel so that we can continue to make this awesome content. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay.
We'll see you next time.
And amen, don't forget to get a life.